Buonasera, buonasera, buonasera. Vediamo se tutto va online. La chat funziona. YouTube che dà sempre un po' di problemi. Vediamo un po' se oggi sta andando. Sembrerebbe di sì. Ok. Dunque, abbiamo riconsegnato la, diciamo, lettera, l'incarico, la- il via libera del padre che aveva messo una taglia sulla figlia, cacciatore di taglie, perché sì. Storie belle, insomma. E sono andato qua appunto a parlare con sta tizia che continua a tossire in maniera fastidiosissima, ma probabilmente si curerà e smetterà di tossire, il che è una cosa che ci aggrada a tutti perché era molto fastidiosa. Quindi controlliamo se funziona il tablet, così posso tenere sott'occhio eventuali problemi. Un po' di caffè decaffeinato. Bene, a tal proposito mi hanno detto che devo passare su Alpha Centauri. Allora, il fatto è che non ricordo per quale motivo ci sto andando. Cosa che non
This
va col
old mining
tablet?
colony looks more run
Bah,
down than Ebbside on Neon. And that's saying something.
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs? Got anything you need to offload? Trade authority? Okay, no problem.
vediamo un po'. Mm,
Okay, no problem.
quindi questa dobbiamo tenerla, questa dobbiamo tenerla. Ok, soltanto navi che diciamo teoricamente vorrei tenere. Ok, ok. Va bene. Allora,
Met construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
You're not on my calendar. Is this Archmite related? I'm on Gagarin to make money, not friends.
Ah, tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. Though if you're gunning for a personalized tour of one of Gagarin's holding cells, that can certainly be arranged. But I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm Delitzo Pretorius, UC Security Chief. It's our job to deal with any law breaking around Gagarin, and we take that job very seriously. Now,
ormai.
was there something I can help you with? Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down.
Ok.
Only one left is Lizzie's. On the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's. But it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's. Another case of last business standing. But he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Keala. You can find both of them on the main concourse. Beyond that, we're just corporate offices and private homes. Well, I came here right after training, which was 10 years ago now. Gagarin, which program. Worked out well enough that they eventually made me chief. We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far.
Ok.
It's really not a bad assignment. Just stay out of trouble.
Quindi sto cercando di ricordarmi per quale motivo dovrei essere qua. A parte il laggare, che non capisco perché. Facciamo giusto un controllo se c'è qualcosa di aperto sotto, ma... Vabbè, ho dimenticato aperto Discord, ma... Direi che quello è il meno. No, non c'è niente di aperto. Perché stai così laggando oggi, Starfield? Anche l'altro giorno un po' laggava. Bah. Eppure... Non sembra esserci niente come... Perché se è una cittadina così piccola come sembra la esploro in 5 minuti.
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Questo qua è l'ufficio della tipa. E va bene, proprio di contrabbando, solito. E cosa abbiamo?
I'm gonna become a famous bounty hunter, just like the mantis.
Sì. Questo è uno della corporazione che ha appena fregnato con l'altra.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant medical business, you should really schedule an appointment. Gagarin is a city on the rise. Cheap facilities, an enthusiastic labor market. Archmite and Satari Mills are just learning what Reliant's known for years. Gagarin is the place to do business. What's that like? Challenging. I work for Helena Strickland, one of the most driven executives in the industry. I tied him really, though she seems to forget it's not just her that's responsible for Reliant's successes around here. Though we've been having some courier troubles recently. I think there could be some credits in if you're interested. Speak to Helena. Who knows? Drink themselves to death? I honestly haven't the slightest. I'm usually too busy trying to make something of this city. But if you aren't the seize the day type, you can wander over to Lizzie's. I haven't heard about any waves of blindness striking the city's residents, so the drinks can't be that bad.
Va bene.
Reliant's always here when you need us.
Ma c'è una scala che sale, ovviamente.
You have not been authorized to direct this unit. Thank you for your understanding.
Stai calmo. Chi ti ha chiesto qualcosa? Nessuno. Allora. Se si mangia quel panozzo, giusto perché non ho già fame, quindi che mangiami un panino a salame in faccia mi aiuta tantissimo. Grazie, grazie. Grazie.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf. Are you now? Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well.
Va bene.
Good. Let's get you on your way then.
In realtà qualche info in più sarebbe carina, signora. Questo individuo è occupato.
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical.
Ok.
Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
Ok.
It's exhausting sometimes, having to take care of so much myself.
Quindi ho ottenuto un'altra quest, che bellezza. Siccome le avevo finite.
You don't look so good. You should pay Doc Kayala a visit.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking. If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually. Gagarin. It was a military town until the end of the Colony War. Mechs were our specialty. Everyone always blabbers about Mars making the highest performance machines. But if you needed a system that wouldn't let you down in a pinch, you piloted a Gagarin. But that all dried up when the mechs were banned with the armistice. Now, we've got these new firms coming in. Arkmite, Centauri Mills. Claim they're here to revitalize the city. Which is funny, since their employees refuse to step foot in most of it. Plenty more competition for stores like mine, that's for sure. UC had a lot more money to throw around in those days.
Chiaro.
During the war, I couldn't keep the shelves stocked. At first, because of all the demand. But later, because the Freestar Collective flotillas were so damn good at picking off UC merchant craft. But the biggest difference now? The quiet. Not just because most of the forges and mines shut down. It was the testing. Firms used to drive their prototype mechs out into the canyons, way beyond the city. But you could still hear the guns all the way from here. It was like, shoo, thunder. So when the thunder stopped, well, so did Gagarin in a way. Good way to think about it. Hopefully I'll be around long enough to see the end result.
Ok.
Let me just bring that up.
L'ottimismo è il profumo della vita, no? Allora. Qualche altra laggata, ce la piantiamo perché sì. Cittadino.
Taking in the collection. Quite a sight, eh?
You heading outside the city? Be careful. If the heat doesn't kill you.
Di sicuro che è una città piccola, non ci voglio girare un'altra città, ho appena girato. Vabbè.
I wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars these days. I could
Aspetta.
put up with some tasks.
Deve essere tipo notte, quindi mi conviene... se ci fosse un letto... Sì. No, non mi vuole parlare insieme. Va bene. C'è un motivo specifico per cui non mi parli o così?
Anything you need me to look at? I like helping people. I grew up around here, so I already knew basically.
Sì.
My parents both worked the mines, and I saw how hard that can be on the body. Made me want to help folks. Take care.
Sì. Qualche altro lag? Grazie.
Gagarin's not an easy place to live. Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
Eppure mi ricordo che dovevo venire qua per qualche motivo. Missioni non ce ne sono. Questo posto sembra baggosamente vuoto. Un po' di armadi nelle pareti, però vabbè.
I have to break up one more find at Lizzie's. She and I are gonna have problems.
I was thinking about going for a hike outside the canyon. And I remembered where we are. Drink instead.
Bar.
Why is no one talking about bringing back Max? The city was fine before Freestar banned him.
Mi vuoi parlare o continuare a laggare?
Chronicles of the Mech Riders. It's a good title. You read it, right?
Okay.
Oh, and that's just the beginning. Action, adventure, heartbreak, humanity at its absolute most raw. Ever since I left the military, I've been thinking about writing chronicles. Interviewing other mech pilots about what it was like to experience the war strapped in, and what it's been like for us ex-pilots since mechs were banned. Deployed from 2309 till the fleet got themselves blown to bits 2 years later, and the UC waved the white flag. I was at the Battle of Mars when the Freestars dropped in to try and blow our industrial output to smithereens. If you've ever visited Sidonia and noticed it's still in one piece, that's my unit's work.
Okay.
That does sound terribly fascinating.
Well, in the bold future where the book's done and I don't have to track packages for a living anymore, I'll happily sign your copy. Now, what can I do for you? Sailing across the settled systems, hunting down all these other pilots, it's not going to be cheap. That's why I'm living in scenic Gagarin and not, say, downtown New Atlantis. Every spare credit goes right into the book fund. Of course, I don't exactly mind living in the same town where my mech was built either. But once I've got enough, I'm gone. The armistice that ended the colony war put plenty of new laws into place, but the two big ones were no more xenoweapons and no more mechs. You'll get into trouble for even having mech components on your ship on most settled worlds. So those of us that made our living piloting them were left without a purpose. Which is how I went from driving a 1500 horsepower battle frame to working in a shipping warehouse. When folks lose a limb, some get ghost sensations, feel like the limb's still there. Well, imagine that across your whole body. When you're strapped in long enough, you and your machine, you grow to understand each other. What the machine can take and keep going, and what the human can. We'd even sleep in our mechs so we could deploy faster. And since they were a hell of a lot more comfortable than the cots the UC issued, you spent your life cradled in the arms of a war machine. That's what it's like to pilot a mech, and that's what I want to write about.
Ok. Va bene.
Roger that.
Grazie.
Not easy finding steady work. Can always talk to Zaneta about joining the Vanguard. If you
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
Ok.
Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin and want to change it. And those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated drinks. You one of them? Well, then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, all right? Sure do. I came into some money right around the time the war ended. Places were selling for nothing. Every person with credits was flying to New Atlantis. I got this place for a wink and a nod. Have been slinging drinks the way I like 'em ever since.
Ok.
Bunch of corporate marionettes moving in, setting up shop. They think we're just a bunch of cheap factories and dumb labor that'll leap at whatever scraps they toss us. But Gagarins are tough by default. We've got exactly zero need of corporate condescension.
Ok.
Lucky you. I've got a little project I could use some help with. You've seen all the neckties and power suits wandering around town? Feels like they're everywhere. And while I like a bunch of stuck-up New Atlantean MBAs defiling my city as much as I enjoy unmedicated dental surgery, they've got the credits, so sooner or later, I'm going to need to start serving them, or someone else will.
Ok.
A creature that fails to adapt to a changing environment rarely survives.
Fancy Talk here's got the right idea. And I think I found just the thing to help me get my leg up. There's this ship whose crew had to ditch mid-flight. I presume it's some kind of luxury liner because it's supposedly got an impressive collection of booze on it. I want you to go to the ship, find the best stuff on board, and bring it to me. Anything else on the ship is yours to keep. Plus, I'll throw in some credits for your trouble. My contact's reliable. More than that, not your job to know. My rumor was light on details. Got to be some kind of lesser luxury craft, a pleasure yacht or the like. Not going to find the sort of beverages I'm after on anything else.
Okay.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. You'll find the ship doing laps around Grissom. And be careful. I'm not paying for broken bottles, okay?
Ok. Che tizia strana. Questa?
Get you something?
Sono appena arrivato, ci sono già dei
Yeah,
pirati.
whiskey. Make it a double. It's that kind of week.
Well, let's...
Holy crap. We made it to Gagarin Landing. I told your dumbass it would work. Now get a load of the cargo manifest. Whoa. The Kyoptera's hold is stuffed. Why were they running heavy through this sector? No clue. Lucky for us, we were out hunting when it exited jump space. The drive must have malfunctioned. Holy shit. Look at the crew roster. They were also carrying 32 colonists. Maybe. I mean, maybe. We overdid it? Whatever. He knew the risk. What? You growing a conscience all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't know. Some of them were families, man. If you want to walk away from this score, that's up to you. Me, I'm heading over to the bar to get blitzed. You coming? Yeah, sure. I'll be there in a little bit.
See if we can't smooth out the wrinkles in that gray matter, then? First one's on me.
You're
Finally starting to cool off.
Questo pianeta non è finito, porca miseria. Doveva essere piccolo. Ma tutto fuorché piccolo. Vabbè, da qua è una visione d'insieme. Allora, qui c'è qualcosa. Vabbè, dai, in realtà è sufficientemente piccolo, dai. Dovrei cavare alla svelta. Pensavo fosse una qualche bestia strana blu, mi sta preoccupando. Questo è rubare e questo è rubare, quindi non si può prendere niente. Ero arrivato qua prima, no?
Not much time to talk. Lots of cargo to sort through today. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely? What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work. And if I'm being honest, I prefer their company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity.
Onesta?
Well, it's owned by Unified Transport. We employ a mostly robotic staff. Fewer mistakes that way. We do short-term storage, long-term. I guess that's pretty much it. It's a warehouse. We do shipping. Enough said. You'd be surprised. Gagarin's had a bit of a resurgence lately as an industrial hub. It seems like every week we're storing and shipping more and more cargo. That reminds me, if this keeps up, we're going to need more robots. Auf Wiedersehen.
Ok.
Sustained interruptions will lead to deactivation. I would like to avoid that.
Questo è rubare, quindi niente. Va bene. Allora, dicevamo. Di qua si sale, quindi non mi interessa. Di qua si scende. Questo qua è il magazzino che abbiamo visto prima col bar. Va bene. Continuiamo dal perimetro sinistro.
I don't mean to complain, but, are you sure these catwalks are safe?
Lol.
you from off-world?
Cittadino, 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 cittadino. Ok, non succede niente. Qua si torna su, esatto. Qua è chiuso. Qua c'è una specie di intramezzo. E qua ce n'è un altro.
Have you ever met a pirate? Were you scared? I wouldn't be.
If you have any problems, you should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
What? I look like the welcoming committee or something? Get out of my face.
Watch your step. It's easy to take a sudden trip around here.
Vabbè, l'unica preoccupazione è che sto facendo sto viaggio di sera che...
The Terra Brew kiosk still busted? I swear, last time that thing worked, there were still humans on Earth.
Facciamo così, va? Cinque ore locali, no, 4 ore locali, dai. Nove e mezza, dai, mi sembra un orario decente per andare in giro a cercare cose.
I hate it when the walkways creak.
Sono cittadino come gli altri, va bene. Il bar qua è sempre vuoto.
Folks on Gagarin, we just want to be left alone. Understand?
Tu? Cittadino normale, va bene.
I'm not supposed to run on the walkways anymore.
Va bene. Secondo me c'è qualcosa che non va. L'ho detto che sta facendo lag strani e quant'altro. Però, per carità.
Arkmite? We're the galaxy's premier heavy equipment firm. Diggers, construction robotics, that sort of thing. And we're on Gagarin to take advantage of an opportunity. The city's old mech factories have been sitting dormant for years now. But they're open again thanks to us. We've automated the old assembly lines and brought plenty of money to the city in the process. It's a win-win for all involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chief Pretorius? She thinks Gagarin is just peachy being poor and run down. Has no vision. But Arkmite does. Thanks to our investment, the largest formerly shuttered mech plant in the city has been refurbished and is churning out some of the finest heavy equipment in the settled systems. And we're sharing that vision of a revived Gagarin with others. We've been bringing in investors, showing them all the potential of this place. We were only asking the chief to make sure the areas we'd planned to visit didn't have any malcontents running around. Unfortunately, some of the locals don't appreciate all we've done for the city. We expect they will. After all, what truer sign of respect is there than a high-paying salary? What gave it away? I was born in New Atlantis, but the business environment is so stuffy there. Centuries-old firms set in their ways. Gagarin is gritty, exciting, an opportunity for growth. And isn't that what business and life are all about? Next time, let's schedule something, okay?
Sì. Entriamo qui una
Boss,
adesso
trick
basta
the catwalks and just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going eventually. Or was it left?
Arcmite equipment, second to none. Protective equipment is required for all factory staff. If you wish to place an order, please speak to Ms. Arisen.
Sta cadendo a pezzi sto gioco praticamente. Ok.
If you thought it was hot out here, you should try working in the foundry.
I'd kill for an ice cold boom right now.
Boh, direi che quindi non... Vabbè, ma finiamo il giro tanto ormai, in teoria. Questa è aperta. Qua sembra tutto più normale, non tutto laggoso e spaccato.
Sorry, you're back. Weird. I've always been passionate about environmental law, so coming here was a natural fit. Imagine having all these wild ideas about how you were going to end corporate malfeasance, and I couldn't even win one case. But you can only cry about it for so long. I told myself to suck it up and win the next one, and the one after that. It didn't matter how many tries it took, I'd just keep chiseling away at the whole justice system until I made a crack.
Okay.
That's right. And the one thing I've learned is there's no one case that'll solve everything. It's a process. Not as many as I should, given the contracts these miners are signing. Most of the time, I'm just here to remind folks they've got rights. A piece of paper can make you do a lot of things, but it can't break the law. I'll let you get back to it then.
Giustamente il computer non lo posso aprire perché mi sembra ovvio. Praticamente questo è uno dei pochi posti dove potevo venire di notte. Ma vabbè, diciamo che per ora non mi interessa.
My mom said the other day that she was gonna ship me off.
Yuri Gagarin, one of the first to take the leap into space. Without him, we might not be standing here right now.
Ma che carini, ha fatto una strada Gagarin.
I've been trying to get a transfer to New Atlantis. Pay's better, climate's better. But I don't think I'm the only one.
They said Arkmite coming here was gonna bring jobs.
Ma qui non è un vero
Then they ought to
ristorante, cioè
make
tipo
half their
è...
damn factory.
Ok. Ma Gagarin non è morto. Vabbè. Ehi.
Find anything useful?
You want to know what I think about all these new Oh, man. Could I use a vacation?
Ti volevo solo avvisare che c'era un cadavere, ma va bene. Municipio. Ok.
Apparently, the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city. You been up there?
Mi sta laggando tutto.
Gagarin was the one industry city for a long time. Now, we got a little bit of everything.
Ma chissà perché oggi fa così sto coso.
How can I be of service? My family's actually lived here since the place was first settled. Gagarin's seen a lot in that time. Wasn't too long ago, this was a booming manufacturing town, churning out mechs for the UC. That all went belly up when the technology was banned post-colony war. Now we've got these outside firms buying up the old factories, bringing in new money. Honestly, I think we'll see this place get a real facelift in our lifetimes. UC Marine Corps. Served in the Colony War. I can't talk about the specifics, but I'm proud of what I was able to do. Being a part of something bigger than myself made me who I am today. Living in the war zone, you get a better idea of the value of life, of working together with others, of your own strengths. I'm still processing my experiences and how they changed my life to this day. I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns?
Military recruitment can certainly be thankless. We're happy to lend a hand.
Spoken like one who knows the slog. I'm guessing Marines?
Navigator Corps.
Navigator Corps. So you're intimately acquainted with hardship then. Well, I appreciate you helping me with this minor one. You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzie Aheo at the local watering hole, Chief Pretorius at the security office, and Dr. Keala over at the clinic. I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up. That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse? Good. Once you're done, come back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
Praticamente non funzionano più gli armadi. Per qualche strano motivo non ci sono più gli armadi e alcune scrivanie. Tutto ciò sta portando a problemi di lag, ovviamente. Si fa mal di testa a giocare così, però.
If one more the exec asks for security escort to help you with something. News in there that start coming for my people sooner or later. Sure. Give 'em here. I'll throw 'em up in the office. Yup. That old piece of leather next helped me out of more jams than I care to remember. I owe her.
Bene, grazie.
Sure. Just tell Zeneda she's buying my next drink, alright?
Andiamo da questo a dirle che il pacchetto è vuoto. Laggando ovviamente, perché sennò non ci... Oggi va così.
Back at last. Did you find the courier? And more importantly... My God. Dead. Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, disappeared so suddenly. And why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected fleeing the planet. Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes to investigation. What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to. Oh, I'll be informing UC Security, but speedy results don't appear to be their forte. I need Mr. Maximoff tracked down and my package recovered, and I need it now. Can I count on you to handle that? Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley. Go there and see what he may know on the subject of our fallen courier and our missing data.
If you have any comments about this facility, please leave feedback in the main office.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling on the
Don't mind the mess. You're welcome, so long as we're open.
Che dovevo andare la
Smells like the Centauri Mills plant is making a new
vediamo un po'.
Ah. Zeneda warned me this day might be coming. Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery. So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all. I think you're just wasting your time here. It wouldn't be right refusing someone in... I try to be. All right, I'll put them up. Tell Zenaida she wins.
E poi a questa.
Were you looking to just wet your... These credits are all yours. Upon the... Happy to take your...
Abbiamo.
Credits, any... Be careful on that ship. No clue why the... More of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator. Oh, yeah? Fine. Oh, yeah. Plenty around here who... Yeah.
Ah.
You're funny. And not totally off base. Okay, I'll put up the damn posters. Now buzz off before I regret my decision.
Ah.
You managed to get those materials passed out? Folks didn't give you too much trouble, I hope. Really? Never thought in a million years Lizzie and Doc Keala would play ball. Good work. Here, what I owe you for the deliveries. And for your top-notch negotiation skills. Thanks again for helping out.
Va bene.
See you when your shift's done.
Che scelta curiosa. Di casse di spedizione, perché no? Ci siamo qua. Bene. Ok. Ma quindi anche Nuova Atlantide?
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
mio avamposto, le cuccette ci sono, cioè nel mio avamposto. Nella mia nave gli armadi ci sono.
I'm all for getting a little wild, but next time, let's try it.
Vuoi non mettere una cassaforte? Le nostre care, belle cassaforti che non vediamo sempre l'ora di aprire.
There's bound to be plenty of raw materials at this facility. I've visited worlds with temperatures this low before, and it's never been a pleasant experience. lovely industrial fumes. Oh, disgusting. See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Trivella. Bel pattume. Ehi. Va bene. Ah, andiamo qua. Molto bene.
This type of industrial operation is the backbone of the settled systems economy.
Sì.
What is that?
Ok. Bene. Sto modo è oro. Ciao Sara. Aspettate che si ricarica lo zaino, abbiate pazienza. Per ora prendiamo, tanto facciamo sempre in tempo a buttare giù. Cuccagna, eh? Vabbè, entriamo dall'ingresso principale, mi sembra il minimo. Poi già devo farli esplodere. Posto rivendicato. Che ha sempre la stessa forma. Vado un po' scapitaloso. Capisco 20 anni fa. Oggigiorno, insomma. Potrei anche non attivarlo il robot in realtà, però. Tanto per velocizziamo un po'. inibitore di combattimento che puoi rimuovere con un clic.
Hostiles may be nearby. Beginning.
Target down. I'm going to end you.
LOL. Cioè, tipo volato nel soffitto.
Oops, you blew it.
Già finiti? No. Poi qua c'era la porta bloccata. Che richiede chiave. E devo fare il giro. Proprio identico. Cioè anche le porte bloccate identiche.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Sara. Ok. Quindi no. Quindi sì. Se anche il drop è lo stesso. Allora. Se poi te ne penti, tanto vale prenderlo. Allora, poi qua c'erano. Poi dice che questo rimarrà qua. Infatti. Tutto questo è identico. Che gioia. LOL.
Are you here for me? Well, don't just stand there. Help me. Thank God. Ugh. You know, honestly didn't expect UC security to get here so... Wait, you're not with security? Who are you? Well, I can help on all accounts. Maldonado, the man responsible for killing the courier, stealing my ship, and dragging me here, he's got the data. He's looking to auction off our research and frame me for the theft. But that son of a bitch crossed the wrong man. What do you say we go get Reliance property back? You don't need to worry about me. We'll both be safer with someone watching our backs. Now, no more arguing. Let's go. Maldonado's quarters are towards the rear of the facility. Don't worry, though. I'm sure you noticed he didn't exactly pay for Ecliptic's finest. No Ecliptic A team would have missed a pistol on their only captive, for example. And I took several firearms courses before my transfer to Gagarin. This should be child's play.
Cioè dire che i PNG difficilmente muoiono. Cioè tipo hanno la vita infinita. Però andiamo di là, dai. Di qua.
Something's out there.
Mi spiace. Ma sei una pippa. Sì, comunque anche è molto difficile. Confermiamo che sto gioco non è molto impegnativo.
I'll let you rummage through here.
Sì, Sara, prendo tutto quello che trovo, come sempre. Bene. Qua si esce, quindi no. Ma già che c'è il bell'imbusto che mi segue qua. Chiamo un salva, va? Si sa mai che muore. Tanto ciao, benvenuto. Qua il buon vento. Ah, non è morto. Lol, pensavo fosse morto. Fa via. Muoio come una pera cotta. Morto malissimo. Va bene, faccio meglio. Non mi aspettavo il tizio corazzato. Va bene, gioco meglio, scusa. Poi quando è troppo facile poi vai in modalità noia. Contro cosa è andato il colpo, no? Giusto per capire. Perché qualcosa spara.
This one's down.
Have anything valuable?
Dai, tizio.
Let's do this.
Un'altra splendida cassaforte. Non c'è nessuno da 2 sotto, quindi no. Andiamo così. Alla via così.
What's the meaning of all this? I am not to be... Bonifant.
So, Reliant sends along a merc of their own, then.
Shut it! Hand over the data, or I'll promise you'll regret it.
Well, look at that fire. Junior executive, no more. The answer is no, Mr. Maximov. This data's worth a lot of money to my potential buyers. Of course, it doesn't have to be just me that benefits. Now, if Reliant sent you, then you've had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Strickland. Lovely woman, don't you think? But that's the very problem. You're doing your job for the wrong person. Strickland is as cheap as she is mean. I, however, understand the importance of appropriate compensation. I will pay you handsomely right now to turn around, get back in your ship, and inform Helena that our Bonifant here betrayed her. That he killed the courier, stole Reliant's precious data, but was then tragically killed during the handoff for the Ecliptic. I'll even handle the killing part myself. What do you say?
Quiet! It's not going to work! It's not, right? Wait, you're not actually considering this, are you? Yes, maybe Helena's on the more frugal side of things. But did you not hear him? He's talking about killing me. All we want is that data.
We refuse to let you get away with this.
Well, I can't say I didn't try. But, I've got an auction to plan, so...
Serio?
I guess I'll just have to get rid of you myself. Ta-ta.
Important or not, I'm ready to...
Let's get Reliance property back. Data's intact? Thank God. I'll take my own shit back to Gagarin. I'm sure Helena will be... Well, she'll be happy to see you.
Andiamo a posto i dati incriminanti che dicono.
At least. I'll see you back. I hope that Claude didn't do too much damage to my ship.
Come Mario possiamo anche lasciarlo qua, come al solito. Qui non c'è niente. Qua dentro c'era la cassa scientifica, esatto, perché Poi dicevamo prima i laboratori, a quanto pare sono tutti identici, fatti con lo stampino. Che roba triste. Ci vorrebbe 2 e 1. Quindi no. Pare che non sia questo. Va bene. La schifezza neanche la raccolgo. Va bene.
All that junk you're hauling is serious.
Cioè,
Is it
anche il
slowing
computer è
down?
identico. D'altronde se è la stessa identica cosa. C'era la chiave dell'ufficio, quindi potevo risparmiarmi una simpatica rottura di digipic, ma va bene. Salve, salve. Questo ovviamente non l'apro, quella è l'unica chiave che ho trovato perché serviva per un'altra cosa, ma va bene così. di no. Tu potresti essere così e così. Tentiamo, ma che vada... Annulliamo. Che devo fare? E poi dicevamo che... Ok, vediamo cosa ci dà questo. Per la serie meglio di un calcio in faccia. Forse. Espositore ovviamente vuoto. E il giro dovremmo averlo finito. Sì. Ce l'ho la chiave. Ma non mi interessa, va bene così. Facciamo così e va bene uguale.
I've never had the stomach for big industry. All they care about is making...
La morale di Sara mi tocca adesso.
Why you drop something as useful as that, I have no idea.
Lifting off now.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized. We've blown out their grav drive. Hey, Dad? Will you target into Shield gone.
I like that very much.
Taken down their
The United
shields.
Colonies Navy, acknowledge. Those spacers put up a better fight. You're Vanguard, right?
Will
Any
you
way
do
we can
funny
repay.
voices for the characters? Like you
We
used to
can do
when
that,
I was
sure.
little?
Fly
You
safe
just
now.
try and stop me.
You let. If one more, just stay out of trouble.
Non devo dire niente, giustamente. Omicidi, cose.
If my services are inadequate, please leave a complaint so I can improve.
Salviamo.
You're back. Without Mr. Maximoff. Is he all right? You didn't have to...
Maldonado. I know that name. He's a renowned data broker. Black market. I'll have to let corporate know about his involvement. And that you managed to stop him.
This was good work. Excellent work.
Speaking of which, would you be so kind as to hand over the data? That seems reasonable. Here, for a job well done. You have Reliance and my gratitude.
Parliamo col vecchietto mercante qua sotto.
I've heard the other Reliant branches aren't run like this one. The bosses here are,
Wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars these days.
Taking
Could
in the
put up with some
collection?
dust.
May not be the...
Quindi questo come ha fatto a non lasciarla giù? Non si sa. Tutta sta roba qua valeva pochissimo. Vabbè. Già finito i soldi.
Different dust.
If you're looking for something
Magari c'è
plenty
il
on
GP
offer.
che vediamo un attimo, mica guardato. No, qua. Ok.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
Need some work done?
Va bene.
Hi. Please disregard.
I have things for you.
Questa cosa del casco che si può non equipaggiare e muori soffocato. Vabbè. Cioè, hanno sviluppato sta cosa e non li avevano posti diversi. Bah.
All right, let's see what's out there. Orbital pattern locked in.
Io lascio più passeggeri, consegno il pacco, faccio un po' di roba.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Anything I can help you with? You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
Ah, in realtà sì che posso vendere sta roba. Ho venduto tutto già. Quindi per ora la taglia può aspettare. Però questo. Ora che poi quando li distruggono non posso più farci niente, quindi sai. Ah, tu guarda. A proposito, mentre stavo andando là l'altra volta, passando al sistema lupo mi agganciava Mantis. Vediamo un po' se è ancora qua. Sembra di no, peccato. Saccheggiatore distrutto e la vecchia Den. Andiamo a vedere. La vecchia Den. La Den, quella nuova.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
No, però... È la mia curiosità.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Something you might be interested in?
Hey, what can I do for you?
Good day, Captain.
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
How about my foot up your ass, newsboy? That a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk, coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow! You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. I really did think this place would see it. Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. But that's not at all what I'm doing. I feel like no one is listening to me. Why, certainly. The Settled Systems Newsnet reporters are dispatched all over. It can, admittedly, be a bit of a pain making sure those stories reach our central office in New Atlantis. But au revoir, as they say.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through? Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help. The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over. Might be counterintuitive, but no, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call, sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The Den, the original Den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really. Fly safe.
Ok.
Always good to see another badge.
Quindi qua c'è da lasciare giù gli stivali.
I tell you, this place went downhill soon as everyone turned their back on history. Hey there. Ain't seen you before. Ah, man with a purpose. Good, I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask questions. I know well as anyone. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else. Some of the UC... Well, now that depends. You support? Sure as hell does. All right, maybe you can help me out. Had some posters made up a while back to remind folks of the good work Ve Victus has done for all. I'd put them up here, but that's, if a strong-willed, patriotic individual, such as yourself, were to make... And there'd be some credits in it for anyone helping out the UC. What do you think? That's the spirit. All right. Tell me something I don't know. You should have seen this place 30 years ago. UC's best and brightest were in and out of here all. But then the Colony War and... Well, most folks don't like to be honest about that. I ain't one to turn my back on those who saved us in those days. And because I won't ain't my problem that people don't like to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Man was a hero. Oh, he was a brilliant man. Just brilliant. Best leader we could have asked for in a crisis. He made the tough decisions no one else could. And when it was over, they turned on him. Called him a traitor and well, not all of us are just gonna go along with rewriting history. Some of us remember... Ve Victus sacrificed everything to save the United Colony. Selection might not be... Long live the UC!
Ok.
Hey, good to see you.
Checking your record. Industrialist?
Don't let Orville get to you. Just smile, take your...
I'd heard the Den wasn't quite living up to its old standards.
That's a good question. I do stuff for
it's
Orville
definitely worse
sometimes,
than I
odd jobs
expected.
or whatever, when he's not annoying. But I think technically I get paid by the van. Gotta love bureaucracy, right? You know, that's a good question. I do stuff for Orville sometimes, odd jobs or whatever, when he's... Okay, then. Oh, hey, don't look at me. Ooh, well... Orville over there is still stuck in the glory days when this was the domain of the UC military brass and all their hangers-on. The Vanguard pilots, they mostly just resent guarding the ass end of nowhere. Reyna's okay, I guess. And me? Well... Yep. See ya.
Ok. Ah, nuova Atlantide devo metterli. Bello.
Hey, newbie. It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway. I don't know. Looks like they're perfect. Sturdy, polished, and just my size. But fine. If you don't want to sell, it's your loss. Back again, huh? Nothing. I just want... Bye.
Only a matter of time before I... Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you... What? I'm not advertising anything. I'm a pilot. I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, listen, I need a favor. I've got an application in for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard any... Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and... Just like that? Wow, that's... I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? What does it matter? I'm gonna be out of here before you can blink, and this will... That reporter didn't put you up to this, did he? I already told him. It was a misunderstanding. An accident. My flight record was... You kidding? It's what... Wait, I mean flying is what I... This Vanguard thing? Temporary. Only a matter of time. Before you know it, I'll be a captain. No, wait. Okay, then.
Dicevamo. Gli stivali qua.
Yeah?
Time to get this ship moving.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Clamps released.
Torna da Antonio.
I have things for you.
Devo venire qua per poi andare di là. Che roba strana. Peccato non potevano mettere un arrivo diretto anche a il pozzo, cioè diceva non ci andrai mai più, ma non so, ci sono un sacco di volte. Uè.
Have things for you.
If this ship doesn't end,
You have a nice day now.
You asked me? The real New Atlantis? Yes, you did. You know how I know? The rain cloud over your head is all but gone. Here, for your hard work. With a Lady Luck back on my side, I expect the business to be less bust and more boom. And let us never speak of those accursed moods ever again. Happy to make a deal. Absolutely. Watch your back out there.
Qua non è il sistema a livello 50, giusto? Ah no, è qua. Ma dai.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Mi pare che l'ho già pulita questa nave.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Mi pare.
All crew accounted for. Perhaps we should find out why this ship was hastily evacuated. If we could somehow restore power to this door, we might be able to discover what's inside.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
So, what's new with you today? Take your time.
Pensavo avrebbe funzionato, pare di no.
Don't leave any of that behind.
If you need something, sure, I'm right behind you.
Appena fastidiosa sta nave, eh? Dannata gravità. Non l'ho neanche salvato.
I doubt we're the first ones to visit this wreck.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
If we could somehow restore power to this door, we might be able to discover what's inside.
all you got?
Temperature levels are uncomfortably warm around here.
Bring it on!
Qualche altra porta che non sto vedendo? Queste direi di no. Sono tipo le stive di carico laterale. Di qua non c'è niente. Di qua tutto chiuso.
This derelict could be highly unstable. We should limit our time aboard to only as long as it's necessary.
Grazie, Graziella, ma... Sta mancando un accesso. Fin qua. Dovrò girare in tondo in sta cavolo di cosa. E lì c'è una scala.
No power to the lift. Only way up is through that access hatch.
Ma porca di quella.
Always looking for the next mark.
Pattume, pattume.
If you're searching, then make it quick.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet. Messing with the fleet? You're
libro che non è un libro. Ok. Non ci credo. Perché ho fatto sta cosa così? Soprattutto come ho fatto a mancarlo n volte.
There's been literally thousands of these derelict ships drifting through the void.
If we could somehow restore power to the door, we might be able to discover what.
Glad you in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you. As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Damn. No power to the lift. Only way up is through that. Whew. It's a bit balmy here, wouldn't you say? Nobody. Damn it. Always looking for the next mark. Always a pleasure. Oh, damn. I was starting to enjoy the conversation. courier in the fleet.
Glad. Questo giro salviamo, non facciamo lo stesso errore 10 volte. Quindi l'assalto frontale con questo non lo uccide. Interessante. Poi c'è sì. Video medikit. Ah no, mentre miro non li prende, ok.
Stock up on junk.
Ok. Ok, gli spassa nella venta per uscire, va bene.
The power is fluctuating badly, causing multiple malfunctions. We must be careful.
Expecting me to jump down after you?
Abbiamo.
Always looking for the next mic. Does the UC really think Sistef scares us?
Married. Settle down. Yeah, right. As long as the credits keep rolling in.
For all the effort we're going through, I hope there's something at the top of the lift that's worth finding.
E stasera è andata così.
Not exactly a pot of gold, but this will do.
Ok.
I've seen you've done that before. The main power source appears to be knocked out on this ship. It's probably only running on emergency power, if there's any left at all.
I have something for you when you have a moment. Dad, have you ever tried Aurora? Nice. Clean set.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I have to break up one more fight at Lizzie's.
Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Arcmite factory.
Hey, look who's alive. You bring me my liquor? Oh, is that so? Hold on. Maybe we can still work something out. That's what I'm hoping. Fine, fine. You win. I'll up what I'm offering. Here, you earned this. Now, you ever need to blow away some memories, you come back and see me. Understand?
They said Arcmont coming here was gonna bring jobs. Then they automate half their damn factory. Ingrates.
Half the city was shut down the other day for a corporate investment.
Ah, guarda chi c'è.
Remember me? Don't last time we spoke on the key. I told you there'd be hell to pay. You got me kicked out of the Crimson Fleet, and now it's time for me to take everything from you! Ha! I'd like to see you try. I almost made it into the Crimson Fleet, and got a crack at some real money. Then, you had to open your big mouth! You stole everything from me, and I'm here to steal it all back! Kill him! Leave nothing left but space dust!
Oh, we got you now.
Sì, non ero pronto, ero venuto qua per riparare la nave e caricare gli scudi prima dello scontro. Ma la vera bad news di tutto ciò è che adesso devo aprire un altro lockpick. Sì, digipick è quello che è.
I'm hoping there was a good reason that was locked.
Certo, perché avevo preso un casco con un'altra abilità di camaleonte. Figo, che non era questo ma era un altro, che avevo appena preso. E adesso ovviamente non me lo dà più. Giustamente io non ho salvato. Ho dato per scontato che avesse salvato lui. E invece... vabbè. Che ci posso fare? Cioè in teoria quando fa così dovrebbe salvare. Non salva più? Beh.
Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it, Tom. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
We're free.
I have things for you.
If one more corporate exec...
You one of those corporate drones? Gagarin. Doesn't want you.
Hey, look who's... Oh, is that so? I know. Fine. Here.
Security is usually good about keeping out strays.
swore to you that I'd hunt you down for some payback. And it's time for me to keep that promise. Answer. Answer now. Last time we spoke on the key, you got me. It's too late for that. I almost made it. You stole everything. Kill him! Take them apart.
Target's engines are down. Turrets lost their shields. Grab jump system flatlined. We've taken out their shields. Target's shield. Enemy's grab drive disabled. Enemy's engines are offline. Target's jump system down.
Just try and escape.
Enemy's shield grid is fried. Target's shields are off.
Comunque, sta nave per combattere.
This is Mathis. Mathis Castillo. Remember me? I swore to you that I'd hunt you down for some payback. And it's time for me to keep that promise. Respond. Or die! Last time we spoke on the key. Open fire! Fire! Taking fire!
Fa proprio schifo sta nave.
This is Mathis. Mathis Castillo. Remember me? I swore to you that I'd hunt you down for some papers. Last time we spoke on the key, I told you there'd be... You...
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Their shields are gone. Take them out.
last time we spoke on the you... What? You... It's too late for that now. I almost made... You stole everything from me. Kill him! Leave no...
Parent the down. Enemy's propulsion systems offline.
A parte il fatto che è un po' tardi, ma...
firepower to boot. Functionally, I think this ship rocks from a combat perspective. It boasts above average stats across the board, an arsenal that can take down pretty much any opposing ships, the ability to hold a lot of crew, and a large cargo capacity. Everything you could possibly want at any point during your progression. My only real gripe with the ship is that on the inside, there's not a lot of function. There's a lot of space for crew and a cool detention type hab, but outside of that, the ship is largely about its other capabilities. Keep in mind, you can customize these ships once you unlock them, so things can be adjusted. To unlock the Star Eagle, you need to become a fully fledged member. Completing these has a higher chance of dialogue option. The base Kepler R can sustain 6 crew members, and still, it has a few really awesome aspects. Rotate or reposition mid-flight, which is perfect. As someone that constantly strives interactables, you've got a med bay, which features both.
Io sto cercando l'informazione se... Come si chiama sta nave della bippola? Blatto Dea. Ok, quindi l'avevo già abbattuta tempo fa. Ma, cioè, non riuscivo ad abbordarla, l'avevo un po' spaccata con l'altra nave, non con questa, che non è adatta a combattimento. Ma dicono che è una classe M ed è per quello che non te la fanno. Esatto, classe M, che sono delle specie di navi leggendarie che non puoi abbordare. Quindi, nada. Dovrò fare queste, va bene. Mhm. I casi sono due, o spero che, cioè la lascio lì e spero in una futura espansione. Probabilmente semplicemente una nave da far esplodere. Mi viene male sul pensiero di visitare un'altra città completa.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Probabilmente conviene tenersi per ora quantomeno.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Stay alert. We have no idea how many enemies we're facing.
We got company! I can't stay!
Blind! Ha! You're a damn jerk.
Score another point for our side.
Alexa, termina.